Hey, you. Feeling pulled in a million directions lately.
Oh, definitely. Life gets so busy, right? Assignments, group chats, maybe looking for a job, friends, family. It's a lot.
It really is. So today we wanted to do a bit of a deep dive, kind of a reset.
Yeah, find a little focus amidst all that chaos.
Exactly. And we're focusing on this text called Worship the Worthy King. It's from Revelation chapter 4, verses 1 to 11.
And there's one line that really stands out, doesn't it?
It does. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being.
Wow. Powerful stuff. So our mission really is just to pull out some practical insights from this passage.
Yeah, like how it can help us figure out where to put our attention, how to, respond to everything going on.
Not a heavy lecture, just some thoughts on perspective.
Okay, let's jump in then. First big idea that, well, it really struck me. God is on the throne.
Right. John, the writer, he gets this sort of invitation into heaven in his vision.
And what does he see? God sitting on the throne. There's a rainbow, lightning. It's intense.
And constant worship all around. It's this picture of ultimate authority and, well, majesty.
And the contrast is stark, isn't it, between that scene and, how we often feel day to day.
Exactly. You might feel overwhelmed, maybe discouraged, uncertain about things.
But this passage basically says, hold on. Regardless of those feelings, God is still ruling.
And ruling with both grace, that rainbow, and strength, the lightning flashes. It's a constant.
So it's like this underlying reality that doesn't shift, even when our circumstances feel shaky.
Precisely. It provides kind of anchor point. So how does that translate practically for you listening?
Well, for me, it suggests maybe starting the day differently. Just a simple thought. Okay, God, you are on the throne today.
Acknowledging that reality first thing. I like that.
And then maybe when things feel totally out of control during the day,
Yeah.
taking even just a second to pause and mentally pray, Lord, you reign. I trust you.
It's not about magically fixing the problem right then, but shifting your internal posture.
Right. Finding some rest in the idea that you don't have to have it all figured out because he's ultimately in charge.
It's about where you direct your focus, away from just the swirling chaos.
And towards the peace that comes from knowing. He reigns. It's a conscious shift.
Got it. So that's the first big takeaway. Recognizing God's sovereignty brings stability.
Then there's the second part, which is all about worship.
Yeah, John describes these heavenly creatures and elders, and what are they doing? They're falling down, casting their crowns before the throne.
And what's key here, I think, is why they're doing it. It doesn't seem like an obligation.
No, not at all. It's presented as this spontaneous response of just awe.
Awe at who God is, the creator, the sustainer, the king.
It's a reaction to his inherent worthiness, right? Not based on what they're getting or their current mood.
That's such an important distinction. Worship isn't transactional. It's not, I'll worship you if.
Exactly. It's recognizing value that exists completely independently of us or our circumstances, like appreciating incredible art just for what it is.
Okay, so how do we, bring that down to earth? We're not literally casting crowns.
No,
Yeah.
probably not. But think about cultivating that attitude of reverence more regularly, not just saving it for a Sunday service.
So small moments throughout the week.
Yeah. Maybe just taking a moment to be genuinely thankful for something, a good conversation, the sun coming out, seeing that as a reason for praise.
I like the idea of using music too. Putting on worship songs while you're getting ready or driving.
Simple ways to refocus your mind on him. It helps steer your thoughts.
And prayer too. Starting prayer.
Starting with praise, yeah. Before jumping into the list of needs or wants, acknowledging who he is first.
It just changes the dynamic, doesn't it? Puts things in perspective.
It really does. And that image of laying down crowns,
Yeah.
symbolically, that could be about surrendering our own achievements, maybe our pride, our need to be in control, our expectations even.
Oh, okay. Recognizing that whatever we accomplish or have, it ultimately comes from him. Letting go of that self-importance.
Exactly. It's an act of humility and trust.
So pulling it together, life's chaotic, yes, but this deep dive points us to two things. God is on the throne, steady and in control.
And he is absolutely worthy of our worship, our awe, our surrender.
That feels like a really solid foundation, a stable center when everything else feels uncertain.
It really offers that sense of stability and a bigger perspective.
The source material we looked at finished with a prayer that kind of sums it all up. Maybe you listening can make it your own.
Yeah, read it.
Lord, You are on the throne, and you are worthy of all my worship. Help me not to be distracted by the noise around me. Give me eyes to see you ruling in glory. I lay down my pride and lift up your name. Let my life be a song of praise to you.
That's beautiful. Captures it perfectly.
And if we had to pick one word, our one word from this deep dive, it's rejoice.
Why?
Rejoice because my God reigns.
Simple,
Okay.
powerful, true.
So here's a final thought to maybe carry with you this week. How could recognizing God's absolute worthiness actually reframe the challenges you're facing right now? How might it shift your priorities? Something to think about.